Hi friends, welcome back to Storytime with more Rochel. Before we read today's stories, I would like to give a big shout out to Hadassah and Chana Rivka from Pittsburgh. Hi Hadassah, hi Chana Rivka, thank you for watching. And a shout out to Shalom, Ellie, and Leah from New Haven. Thank you for watching, friends. If you would like me to give a shout out to you, you could send an email to rochel.morah@gmail.com. and maybe you can be on the next video. Today we are going to be reading Peanut Butter and Jelly for Shabbos. That sounds very silly. This book is written by Dina Rosenfeld and it's illustrated by Norman Nodal. Peanut Butter and Jelly for Shabbos is brought to us by Hachai Publishing, and they gave us permission to read this book together. Let's begin. Yossi opened his eyes one cold winter day, then said Moda'ani and washed right away. This Friday is special, thought Yossi, because there's a reason, but he just couldn't remember what it was. Then Father walked in and called, "Hey, sleepyheads, it's time to get up. Jump out of your beds. Your mother's been gone for 3 days and we've missed her. Today she's coming home with your new baby sister." So nice, they have a new baby in their family. "I'll pick up your grandmother, she'll help us too. Since Shabbos starts early, there's so much to do. Stay with your grandfather, I'll be back soon. Please polish your shoes and clean your room." So the boys gave tzedakah, they davened and ate, they wiped off the table, and each washed his plate. They cleaned up their room, gave their shoes a good shine, and for Mother, they colored a welcome home sign. "Hey, Label," asked Yossi, "what's taking so long? When are they coming? I hope nothing's wrong." "Look outside," pointed Label. "The cars are so slow. The road must be icy. It's starting to snow. There's so much snow outside. Oh my." Label and Yossi could hear the wind blow as their yard disappeared under layers of snow. With cold noses pressed to the glass, they sat there, watching the snowflakes whiz by through the air. Their eyes opened wide, they smiled in delight, and their breath made the window all frosty and white. "Let's go out," Label said. "It's sticking just right, and I'm in the mood for a big snowball fight." Yossi smiled and then frowned with a shake of his head. "But Label, we have work to do here instead. It seems everybody is coming home late. Who will make food for Shabbos? We simply can't wait." "We're in trouble," said Label, "if we touch a knife, and we've never made Shabbos ourselves in our life. If we turn on the oven, I know we'll regret it. Cooking's too hard, so I say, let's just forget it." "We can't give up now," was his brother's reply. "We'll only succeed if we're willing to try." They sat for a minute. They sat there for 2, until Yossi came up with one thing he could do. "I can't cook gefilte fish, that may be true, but I always make tuna, and that's a fish too." "I can't touch a knife," Label said, "that I know. I can use a peeler for cucumbers, though." So the 2 boys washed up with soap in the sink, and both started working before you can blink. Soup's a problem, said Yossi, so this afternoon I'll prepare something else we can eat with a spoon. He took down the bowls with the fancy gold trim and filled them with applesauce up to the brim. Now, for the main course, here's what I suggest, called Label to Yossi, the food I love best. It's better than chicken or turkey or meat, peanut butter and jelly, so sticky and sweet. To spread on some crackers, a great Shabbos treat. Let's make a bunch for everyone to eat. Oh my goodness, what a fun Shabbos meal they're going to have. Peanut butter and jelly and crackers, some cucumbers, and instead of soup, they're going to have applesauce. That's very silly. Soon the meal was ready, but Yossi cried, Label, we haven't got challah on our Shabbos table. Don't worry, said Label to Yossi. Don't cry. We'll only succeed if we're willing to try. Waving 2 frozen bagels over his head, Label grinned. Don't you see? We'll use bagels instead. Oh my goodness, bagels instead of challah? So funny. Now, for Shabbos dessert, Yossi said, there's no cake. Isn't there anything else that we could make? We don't need it, said Label. We've made so much stuff. Just look at the table. I think that's enough. Wait a minute, said Yossi. Won't this do the trick? And he pulled from his pocket a red candy stick. He broke it in bits, which he put on a plate, and Label said, Yossi, that candy looks great. Sometimes you're a really pretty smart guy, but you'll always succeed if you're willing to try. So for the dessert, they're going to have some candy. Sounds delicious. Just then came a knock and a key in the lock. In walked the family, and oh, what a shock. Grandma's right hand held a big covered dish that she filled with her homemade gefilte fish. Her left hand platters of kugel and cake, and fresh challah as only a grandma can bake. So it looks like the grandma brought a lot of yummy food over. Father carried in matzo ball soup, piping hot, and roast chicken and meat in a huge steaming pot. Mother carried a bundle in her arms too, their new baby sister, so tiny and new. Oh, isn't she so cute? Mazel tov, Mother said, for your new baby sister. Then Yossi and Label ran over and kissed her. We knew, said the boys, there'll be no time to cook, so we made the whole Shabbos ourselves. Come and look. It was fun, Label said, as easy as pie. We succeeded because we were willing to try. Then Father took pictures of Yossi and Label standing right next to their own Shabbos table. It's a picture with them by the Shabbos table. We love our new baby. Label loves peanut butter and jelly. Mommy loves Label, Yossi, and the baby. We love our Zadie and our Bubby. We love to help, and we love to make silly faces at our baby. That night, they ate tuna and gefilte fish, then applesauce and soup for the second dish. Next came cucumbers, kugel, roast chicken, and meat, with peanut butter and jelly, so sticky and sweet. For dessert, there was cake and the red candy stick, which they finished right down to the very last lick. What a yummy Shabbos meal. They looked at the baby and touched her soft skin. They patted her fingers and tickled her chin. Yossi said, "She's the best baby I've ever seen." "Pretty cute," said Label. "For a girl, I mean. When she's bigger, we'll teach her, Yossi and I, that you'll only succeed if you're willing to try." What a beautiful story. So we learned that we always have to try. Whatever we do, we have to always try. And then, you never know, maybe you can do it, but you won't know unless you try first. Friends, thank you so much for reading with me. You can buy your own copy of this book on Amazon or at your local Judaica store. See you next time, friends. Goodbye.